It's that time again, man. We got another emblem event around the corner, actually in just 3 hours to be specific from the time of recording this video. So by the time you're seeing it, the event's already live. And if you're having trouble finding out what kind of deck to use, I got you. We got the top 5 meta decks right now. Like the video. Subscribe. I got you guys. Y'all been asking for more pocket content, and we're doing it. We're doing it. All right. Just as a quick side note, other events that are coming out, we got Manaphy and Snorlax Wonder Pick. And we got the grass type outbreak later on in the month, but we're not here for that. We're here for the Triumphant Light SP Emblem Event. Only have 1 week to complete it. That's crazy. I keep forgetting they only give us like a week to get this done. But here we got the first emblem, the white emblem, which is for winning 2 battles in a row. Bronze for winning 3, silver for 4, and of course gold for 5. So you have to win these in a row consecutively. Now, we do have some rewards here. We got a lot of shine dust. A lot of shine dust that we still wish we could have been using for trading. But, I mean, really, if you think about it, we haven't, I mean, I don't know about you guys, but I haven't really done much trading. I'm stacked up on tokens, if I'm being real. But, you know, it is what it is. But, hey, easy clap for the hourglasses. 3 for participating in just for 1. Another 3, that's 6. Another 6, that's 12. Then 24. 24 packs. 24 hourglasses, excuse me, just for participating in 10 battles at least. So the first deck that we have up is a Lucario Rampardos deck. Now you're going to run 2 Cranidos, 2 Rampardos, 2 Riolu, 2 Lucario, 1 Marshadow, 1 Sudowoodo, 2 Professors, 1 Sabrina, 1 Cyrus, 2 Fossils, 2 Communications, and 2 Pokeballs. So the best part about this is that once you play Cranidos right off the rip, right? Because it's a stage 2, you need to do the fossil, boom, put Cranidos on there. Even if you already have Lucario set up, Fighting Coach is going to put it at a 70 attack for 1 energy. That's going to be enough to take out pretty much almost any basic Pokemon on your opponent's side of the field. So you're going to have a pretty quick start. And then, of course, if you need something to start dealing damage right off the rip, if you get Sudowoodo, if for some reason they're running like an Arceus deck or a Dialga deck and they place that first, then, you know, you're going to do an easy 50 damage. Again, with, you know, if you have Lucario out, that's another 20. That's another 70 damage attack for 1 energy. So it's pretty good to start getting some chipping damage right off the rip. Then, of course, you have Marshadow for any kind of revenge counters. Cyrus to put whatever Pokemon you wanted to play. That at least got to have damage. Sabrina, and then, of course, the Communication to start pulling out your cards faster. So pretty solid choice. I'd recommend giving it a shot. But if it doesn't work out, don't worry. We got more decks. We got more. Now, you know we had to go with an over-reliable. Now, it's not part of the new meta, but you know Charizard is a guaranteed powerhouse. Does take a little bit of a setup to get running, but once you can get it, if Moltres and the coin flips are in your favor, dude, come on. It's Charizard. You know what I'm saying? It's all reliable. It's one of those decks that are going to be like, yo, I don't know if we need more support for it, but it's a consistent deck. I didn't think I was going to win the last Emblem event with the strategies that I went through, but I went back to Charizard and I actually got all the wins I needed. It was great. And the good thing about this classic Charizard deck is that you can also make a variation of it by adding in the Arcanine line. So it's quicker setup than Charizard in case you need it. And Arcanine is a very good card. However, it does do a little bit of damage to itself. Still, you got the Cape, you got Potion, you got all these different things to heal. So it's worth a shot if you want to add Arcanine. I would love to have a boost to an Arcanine deck to do like a solo Arcanine line. But, you know, for now, Charizard, truly goated. Now, going into the more recent meta deck, especially when Space Time Smackdown came out, we have the Darkrai Magnezone deck. Now, this one's been pretty consistent. There's 2 ways that I've seen this being ran. Typically, you're going to have the Magnezone line, then you're going to have the Darkrai. Now, you can either do a Kangaskhan or Darudagon. Kangaskhan's going to be pretty solid because you're going to be able to do, if you can get the coin flip down, that's an easy 60 damage for 1 energy. And then, of course, with Darudagon, slap that Rocky helmet on that bad boy. It's a little bit of a tank. Then you put Darkrai in the back, start stacking the energy. That's going to be able to start chipping away at your opponent's Pokemon in the active spot. Then with Magneton, once you have Magneton on there, you don't have to worry about running any electric energy. Just worry about running dark. Magneton's going to do all the stacking yourself with Volt Charge. Start putting on that energy. Then you evolve into the Magnezone. Then you got 110 damage attack. But unfortunately, you do got to discard one of the energies. But the good thing is you only need one electric, so you can just smack on another one, do it again the next turn. Now we do have plenty of support. We got an X speed for retreat along with a leaf. We got Professor's Research. We got Cyrus, Sabrina, 2 Pokeballs, the Rocky Helmet, and the Giant Cape. All in all, this deck is pretty solid. It's very consistent as long as you can get the best start going. This could potentially be one that you might want to check out. So I hadn't had a chance to use this deck until yesterday. And honestly, it was actually pretty fun. Now, there's 2 different Leafeon decks you can do. You can do the variant with the Celebi, or you can do the one with Yanmega. The most popular one right now is the one with Celebi, where you have the 2 Leafeons, the Celebi, and a whole bunch of support. Now, the only problem that I ran into with this deck is being able to pull the cards, because I had some hands that were full of support that I couldn't use or didn't need to use, and I needed to pull the Leafeon, and it just was not working for me. Or even the Celebi. So sometimes that could be a little bit of a drawback, especially when you can only get 2 EVs and nothing else, and then you're just getting nothing but support cards. That's the only thing that I felt like was kind of downsided, but if you can get everything set up pretty quickly, it's a very, very interesting deck, very strong deck to use, especially with the Celebi. Now, the number 1 meta deck that's going around, and people are going crazy about this, and I tried it out, and honestly, it was a blast. So there's 2 different ways you can run it. Every card stays the same except for the Flying Shaman. I don't run this Shaman. I actually run Mew, because in the event that you can't pull Arceus, but you have the Alga, boom, slap on that Metallic Turbo, start building up your Mew, then you can automatically go with the genome hacking and start doing damage that way. There's tons of support in this deck. Might be a little tough because, you know, there's a lot of support cards, so your hand might not be always the best, but if you can get past it, you have your Pokeball for searching, your Professor for searching, your potions, your Adamant to take less damage, your Cyrus to swap in, Giant Cape for more healing, Giovanni for more attack power, Sabrina for swapping, Rocky Helmet for defense, Mars if you want to get a little cheeky with like ruining their hand, and then of course the Professor, right? So very, very solid deck all in all. I've had a ton of fun. This might be the one that I take in for the event to see if we can get it done, but if not, we'll switch it up. We'll try it out. Now, of course, you still have your Palkia EX decks. You have your Gyarados decks, your Executor decks, your Celebi and Superior decks. Mewtwo, you have your Greninja style decks. You know, all these decks are very, very solid. But these are the top ones that people are talking about to take into this event. When it comes down to it, use what you enjoy. Have fun with it. But with that being said, y'all have yourselves a wonderful day. Best of luck, trainers. And I'll see you all on the next one. Peace.